Let me make
What's up,
sure.
everybody? It's your boy Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and we are live. I got my man Philly Tech Reviews in the building. And look, I don't usually do live streams on Saturdays. I've actually wanted to do a live stream today to try to talk about a little bit about some of the future of my channel. And my man Philly Tech Reviews hit me up not even 10, 15 minutes ago, and he said, "Hey man, let me come chop it up with you for a little bit." And so I'm like, hey, why not? Let's go. And so my man, Philly Tech Review in the building. What's up with you, man? And I know you're a
What's up?
newcomer.
Let me turn this down. Yo, what's up, cuz? What's up, people? You know what I'm saying? This is what my channel is about. I'm about bringing the raw reviews. Budget phones, smartphones, everything. Headphones, anything that had to do with electronics. I'm going to bring it raw to you and direct. But one thing I'm going to lower on down on my cursing and all that. I want to make this more a friendly tech channel for people to go to get the information and resources here. And I really want to get my local people more involved who don't really know about the new smartphones and technology come up. All they know is just about the Samsung and the Apples that are out here. You know what I mean? And it's way more better phones. Like you got the Vivo company. You got the Vivo. And what's the other company? Too, you got Huawei. I hadn't had a Huawei since Cricket came out, and it's time for me to get back into the Huawei series. You know,
right? So you know what? One of the things that I found myself doing is that I need to get into more international phones, because you know what? A lot of innovation is happening abroad, like with Huawei, Xiaomi, and those type of devices abroad that we not getting down in the United States. So I do agree with you, man, when it come down to, but let me ask you this question. So when you talk about being raw on your YouTube channel, you know, I do hear a lot of people say raw, and I watch your videos, and you all raw. You know, you go in and you talk about the device, you talk about what's wrong with it, you talk about a lot of things about the device. And again, look, I took lessons from myself, because when I first started YouTube, I started YouTube with raw and stuff like that. But over time, you grow. And sometimes being raw, it's all good to be raw and authentic. But like as you move on, you know, doing YouTube, you make your changes, appropriate changes to try to, you know, make everything better. So let me ask you this question. When you do your videos, do you go back and look at your videos and kind of make yourself better? Like if you ever go back and look at your videos?
Yes, I do. You always got to look at yourself to improve. You know what I mean? Know what you're doing and know the errors and mistakes that you made. You know what I'm saying? And once you be able to capitalize on that, then like how you have grown in the last 4 years on your channel. And same thing with me. So I had to see myself and had to interview and check myself. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror when you got to check yourself when the problem comes up. You know what I'm saying? Most of my rawness is coming from the streets of Philly and locally here, and living in this blue collar environment that I live in out here in the Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? And I just like to come straight and direct to the people. You know what I mean? I don't like to twist or curve anything. You know what I mean? I like to tell them stuff that they know, and I like to tell them stuff that they don't know. And once they know what it is, they know where to go order. They know where to go buy the products. That's the difference where I'm coming from with this. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know. They don't have the knowledge out here to go to know the best cell phone. They could just know, all they know is just the Samsung, so they go to the Samsung. They know to go to a Vivo 6, they know go to a Huawei, they know go to a Xiaomi, you know what I mean, or a HTC. They will get these devices, you know what I mean? People are still here are shocked at my U11 now. When I go ahead and push the squeeze to my U11, people are like, wow. When I do the AdSense, nobody here knows about the AdSense except for people who are tech people here. You know what I mean? It had little tech channels here locally here on here. That's only tech community locally here knows about that. Now, everyday regular people don't know about these HTCs. They don't know HTC was the first company that had the first Android. I had the G1, and I had the SV Red, which was out from 2007 to 2014. You know what I mean? That Beats Audio made my car thump like crazy.
Right.
So,
And you know, I see a lot of people in the stream. I want to say hello to everybody in the stream. And look, I do want to answer one question. And that's Michael, Michelle, or Michael. I'm sorry. I see your comment. Look, I dropped a video today about the LGG6. All right. And Michael talked about his daughter, 12-year-old daughter that was kind of on the fence when she first got the LGG6, but
right.
after a week or so, she loved the LGG6. So I saw the comment. Earlier on my YouTube channel. And look, these are the things that we do here on YouTube. These are the things that we do. And like my restructure of my YouTube channel is going towards stuff like that. That would, yeah, when I read a comment like that, it's the reason why I make videos. Like when you read comments from your viewers, right, your subscribers,
Right.
and they give you a heartwarming story like that. And this is the reason why I pull out my camera and I make videos. You know, sometimes, I mean, the views is good, sometimes the views is bad, but I always tell my content creator buddies out there, us community folks like yourself, when you make your content, even if you help one person or two people or whoever, that's what it's for. It's for
Right.
that. It's what we do here to make a difference in the community. Let's say you talk about the HTC U11 Red Edition, and when you squeeze that phone, people don't know about the squeeze functionality of that device. So when you squeeze that phone, it brings attention to, wait, I never saw nothing like that. Like people tell you that. So that's what it's for. When you make your videos and you squeeze that phone and explaining to people what's that functionality of that phone, that's what it's for. That's what we here to do, to give information to people. And so, you know, I understand what you say, like raw and uncut, tell people how to use a phone, tell people the good, the bad, the ugly about the phone. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, because that's what it's about, right? Tell people what's good and what's bad about a phone. And look, you get hate. Some people don't like it. You know, some people don't like it. Some people say, hey, you know, don't talk bad about a phone. And this, listen, I get this hate all the time.
Take it personal like that. They
But
don't have to take it personal like that. We're just trying to give good advice to people. They don't have to take it personal. We just want to get you the best advice for the best of your money. That's what we want to give you. You know?
Well, a lot of people, once you move up the ladder, once you get, you know, the subscribers and the viewer base to the point where some of us other YouTubers are, you start seeing a lot of people say you nitpick, it's petty and stuff like that. And but you know, it is what it is. Let me ask you a question. Let's get into some tech stuff.
Okay.
When you talk about the HTC U11, what are your thoughts about the HTC U12?
I want that U12 because here it is. You got a car, you got a phone. When I put it towards a sound system in my rental cars, or cars like an Altima or like a Delco system, it thumps like a motherfucker. This phone sounds like a full-fledged amplifier. Then let's imagine 50 more decimals how the U12 sounds, or the U11 Plus. You know what I mean? I'm still going to get the U11 Plus and still review it, even though it's late. You know? And I want the solar red model, and I'm going to stick with the red phones. I'm going to stick with. So
right,
the U12 will be one of the best phones I have, and I've already got to deal with a Note 9 where I'm going to go forward with. You know what I mean? Jay Wooden's showing the different colors, and I'm pretty interested in that point of white. Right. You know, for real.
And so it's so funny. I actually have the U12 Plus. All right. Wow. And I've been using, this is a translucent one. I got the device, and I've been using it off and on. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it is a phenomenal phone. I've been using it, and I actually doing some videos with it right now. That's coming out next week or week after next. But I agree with you, man. The U12, listen, I got the Solar Ray U11 just like you do, and I got the U12. and I've been reviewing this phone. I mean, look, here's the thing about HTC phones, man. It don't get a lot of attention, and it ought to, because they got some fantastic phones, man. And I will put
Yes,
this
they
phone
do.
above a whole lot of flagships in my arsenal, because this phone is absolutely amazing. And I think HTC problem with the HTC U12 is the price. Because think about this. Anytime you go above the $550 price point, because that's what OnePlus is right now, then you got problems. It's a hard sell. After $550, it becomes a hard sell for HTC. They let y'all guys see. I mean, it's a fantastic phone.
You see the signs on both of us. You see the reflections. Yeah. I'm loving that. You know? But I'm gonna let you know about HTCs. Well, everybody had the apples and Samsung. HTC put me in a whole different direction. I mean, then I'm going to a different spot. You just see how the ladies react when I put the photos. You know, when I go to clubs, sometimes it's crazy. You know.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a turn on.
Right. And you know what? You ain't lying too, because here's the thing. If you pull, let's say if you all G'd up, you're ready to go to the club, man, you got your car all ready, nice and perked up, and you're in the club, you pull out that U11, that solar red, and you turn it towards the light, and it turned gold. Woo! Yeah.
Right. And once you pour out and you around female, you put the hug around a female, go ahead, squeeze that joint like that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you take your photo.
Take your photo, yeah.
I'm gonna send this photo to you. You take the photo like this.
That is.
You're all good with the woman and stuff like that. That's game for your ass, because it's game. You know?
Yeah. Right. Look, I see a lot of people. Shout out to Uno Nice, Dexter Cumberbatch, the doctor's in the building. 10-minute tech reviewers in the building. Tech Brand is in the building.
Yo, tell Tech Reviews and Scrumps and Kenny, I said what's up. And Kimmy, I said what's up. I was talking to Tech Reviews earlier. He was telling me about the different phones and tell me about the Nokia.
Yeah. So the Nokia, I've been seeing a lot of the smaller YouTubers, and I'm a smaller YouTuber too. The Nokia, I call it Nokia. Some people call it Nokia. They've been dropping them joints. They've been dropping them joints as far as that 6.1 and that 7. Right. I've been seeing people, doing their thing. Shout out to Big House Production. And it asks you, hey, is that the new Galaxy? You know what? Big House Production, let me tell you something. Anytime you pull out a phone that's foreign, they're going to ask you 2 questions. Is that a new iPhone? Is that a Galaxy?
Yes, they are. Somebody asked me that my U11 was an iPhone. I told them, hey, HTC. And here's the deal. I put the dongle on and put a good headset on. Or I put the HTC headset and listen to it. The headset that comes with the phone sound like you exactly in the car.
Oh yeah. Look, them what they call them, boom sounds, headphones.
The boom sound, yeah. Boom sound is the shit. Yeah, all your first with HTC. Then you know what Apple did? Apple bought Beats. They automatic software in their phones. They don't mention Beats Audio, but they have it in their phones. Apple. That's why some of Apple phones be sounding good.
Look, shout out to Tech JRD. He just dropped a video of the speaker of the speaker which he got off this channel. The giveaway. He made this video, his review of the speaker. So again, I want to acknowledge the congratulations to everybody that wins on this YouTube channel. And so shout out to Tech JRD. He got his speaker. He did he had a speaker, but he just did the video for it. He dropped it today. I think I was the first person watching because I got the notification. I watch YouTube all the time. So as soon as I get notification from y'all guys, smaller YouTubers, and I watch, man, I watch all y'all videos, man. I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate, you know, y'all guys really putting in the work, man. I really do appreciate y'all guys putting in the work because y'all really do put in the work. And even though I don't comment on a lot of y'all guys' videos, I do watch it. And I do try my best to comment because I work on my YouTube channel every day too. So, you know, I try my best to get, you know, get all y'all guys and stuff like that, man. Because I know, look, here's the thing. What my direction into 2019 is to help out, you know, as much as I can, because I know how hard it is to get out there, man. You know, nobody, the elder,
it's hard.
You know,
and that dope software still got me banging my head. You know what I mean? I feel like biting off a bat head. Like I feel like doing an Ozzy Osbourne biting off a bat head then with that dope software.
So,
you know?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I do want to ask, and I know a lot of YouTubers frustrated about, you know, when they drop a video, they don't get no views. What's the level of frustration is for you when you put a lot of work into a video and you drop it and you don't get that many views on it? What you think?
Let me break something down to you, Eric. Like when I do the regular just film videos, when I put the clips every day that are off my two softwares, off my Majesto and my movie softwares, yeah, them videos get views. When I see them do lives, I don't get the views like that on my live. So I like I told you, and I already said it on the video before, I'm not doing no more lives until I get 200 to 300 subscribers. I'm done with that. You're gonna get just regular videos for me that I put together on products that I have. And that's all you're going to get now. You know what I'm saying? But for me to do lives. Now, in Tech Filer or people like that, they want me to come on a live stream or come on theirs. I'll come on other people's live streams and talk. I'm more than happy to do that. You know what I mean? And spread now. Here's one of the videos I did on the phone. This is a HTC A9. I did the cameras and see how they justify for 2018 compared to the new phones, you know? So I want to compare some of the old phones now compared to the new phones of today that you're paying $1,000 for.
Right. And you know what?
That's a serious thing.
And you know what? You're bringing a very good point that when you make videos and just say, like you say, you're changing your live streams, you have it's all on growth. People sometimes get upset with me when I change stuff around. I feel that, like when you changing your not doing live streams until you get 200 to 300 subscribers, look, it's all about the change, about growth. And look, it's frustrating. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about new YouTubers that just got in the game. When you want to be a tech reviewer, all right, when you want to say, okay, I'm going to review tech raw and uncut, you have to remember that they got so many tech reviewers out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you are in a bubble with thousands of us that's reviewing the same tech. So just like the new iPhone come out, you got thousands of us that got the product. So it's very difficult, especially if you can't get it early. It's very difficult to review a product when you know you can't get it early and you get it 6 months after everybody then drop their reviews. Then you get the product. Then you dropping your videos. It's very difficult because people say, "Oh, I just saw videos of this product already." So the views are very low.
Yep, exactly.
So here's the
thing too.
Go ahead.
And here's the thing too. Like I'm buying my own products out of my own goddamn fucking pocket. You mean, so what you expect? You know, you got. I mean, I like to try to get early, but you know, you got things in your household, family, and everything else you got to take care of around you. You can't just go buy a product right away. Then, when I get these phones, especially certain phones, I'm not gonna want to resell these phones. I'm gonna want to keep them for years to come. I could have been sold this. I'm keeping this for years to come. You know what I mean? And my U12. I'm keeping my HTC phones. You know what I mean? HTC had put me on another level. And my Samsung phones, I have no problem selling them. Like I have my S6, but my X6 has the battery pack on it, you know. And I mean, it does save, and I mean, save money. But I do want to trade this in for eventually for like a X Note 9.
But you know what? Here's the thing. And you bring up the biggest point. The biggest point of being a tech reviewer is that you got to spend thousands of dollars out of your pocket to get phones, and that hurts your household, folks.
It does.
And so you know, it's a lot of people believe that you're gonna get free product as soon as you start a YouTube channel. Listen, I've been in the game for 4 years, and I can honestly start saying I'm starting to get free product when it comes down to phones. But it took me 4 years to get to this point, and it's not going to happen overnight. And I remember, and I'm transparent about this, my first year in YouTube, oh my God, I spent $60,000-$70,000 out of my household of just buying product. And everybody don't have that type of capital to spend. And I agree with you that it is a very difficult scenario, especially when you have the top dogs that's going to drop the videos as soon as the product comes out. And then us smaller YouTubers, we get it 2 months later. So, you know, it's like us, we have to build our community from the ground up. It is very difficult. I see everybody. I see all y'all guys in the stream.
Mark C, you from Mark 609, you from the local area. What's up, cuz? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Just had to speak up to you. I'm going to respect the people that are coming locally from the Philadelphia area, South Jersey, Delaware, everywhere else. So what's up, Mark C, in Brooks County, you know?
And you know what? Shout out to Frank, Mark C, Tanner Does Tech, Tech Brand. Look, let me tell you something, man. Tanner Does Tech, man. I've seen the
he's good
transformation. Let me tell you something, man. Well, one of the things that I'm proud to say on this YouTube channel live is that I've seen Tanner Does Tech transform his whole YouTube channel to a totally different era. And listen, change is good sometimes. So Tanner Does Tech did his thing, and I'm really I'm proud to say this live on because listen, me and Tanner Does Tech, we went through, you know, some squabbles, but I respect the man. We talked about it, and I respect him. He respect me. I watch his YouTube channel. He watched mine, and he has made a complete transition from what he did in the past to what he's doing now. And he have done a complete overhaul on this channel. Listen, you got to watch Tanner Does Tech. For all y'all guys in the stream, he had done a complete overhaul. Me and him have talked a lot about a lot of different things. And listen, man, I respect the guy. I respect a person that made a change. It wasn't working in the past. Now it's working today, and that's the whole thing, man. You know. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to the Netherlands.
Mark.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want to tell you something. A long time ago, too, under my other name, I had a conversation with Jay Williams after on the phone. I was talking to him and said, "Damn, you're a boy from you're a man from the tri-state area from Trenton, New Jersey." Yup. And we just talk about devices and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that was a pretty good conversation I had with him. And the support of the Eagles and my team is good, even though you whipped our asses last week. Damn, you demolished us, Eric.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to talk about the Saints too much, but you got to call it how you see it. My boys in black and gold is doing a thing. Shout out to my New Orleans Saints because boy, they woo! But we got the Cowboys coming up next, and I can't wait. Listen, they got two teams that we always like to beat up on every year, but we don't get an opportunity to play the Cowboys nothing but every few years. But Atlanta, when we did the Atlanta on Thanksgiving, is exactly what we're supposed to do. And then what we're going to do to the Cowboys, the America's team, boom! Boom.
But Eric, I want to ask you something. The top text, who you famous on? I do love listening to Jay Williams. I do love listening to you. I do love listening to Flossie Carter. You know what I'm saying? Tiana Tech out. And who's the dude who I'm gonna tell you? Can you trust Flossie Carter? What's his name? What's that text name?
Jason. You talking about Jason from Painfully Honest Tech. Or you
Honest
might be
Tech,
talking about
Honest Tech. I like him too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Talking about John
And the other dude the other dude from Warrenton, Virginia, who does all the HTC and all the different phones.
Yeah, I know. I watch Viper, Front Page Tech. You talk Painful Honest Tech, Jason from Painful Honest Tech. Them guys do some good work. Very good work. But my fate. Listen, let me tell you. Here's my thing. I watch YouTube a lot, so I do watch all the big YouTubers, but I focus a lot on the smaller YouTubers, man. Let me tell you something. If you want to see some hardworking guys, man, the smaller YouTubers is like, man, I've been like Official Keith. I watch Jay Will, Official Keith. Tanner Does Tech. Them guys, man, them guys is putting in some work, man. Like
they are
some work, man. I mean, look, we know that this ain't easy to do, man. I know this ain't easy to do. But y'all guys is doing it, man. Y'all guys is putting in the work. And just like me, look, man, I'm putting in work too. But y'all guys, look, I'm gonna tell you something. 4 years ago, when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't see the smaller YouTubers doing what they're doing right now. But y'all guys is putting in the work, man.
I gotta send a shout out to my Project 13. Project 13 supports me too. That's my man right there from Portland. I like that motherfucker. He's good. You know what I'm saying? And supports my channel and looks at my videos too. But it's my Project 13. You know?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Total Tech. TK is in the building. Shout out to Perry. Perry in the building. John is in the building. Hey, look, man, one of the things that I like about John is that when I make YouTube videos about the Pixel, listen, man, I read everybody's comments, man. That's the key to success to me, is that I read people's comments and I listen and I understand their point of view, and I comment on everybody. John, he does a good job of making sure he pin out his details and his comments. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, look, man, it is what it is, you know.
Right. Tell Tech Fowler I said what's up. That's my man too. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's my man. And I'm trying to think about the other dude who I was just it'll come, Eric, it will come back to mind once I think about it. You know, once I think about the other dude. So I forgot his name right now as we speak. So, yeah. So Project 13, he ever want to come on and do a cast with me, he's always welcome. You know what I mean? All the others too. And Carter, how he does his stuff. How you like how Flossie Carter does his shit.
Well, one thing about Flossie Carter, man, he been in the game 10 plus years.
10 plus years, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 10
I saw the first video.
He built his foundation. He's an excellent, the realest YouTuber out there. Excellent YouTuber. I mean, one of the things that Flossie Carter brings to the table is that, he brings in his persona, the way he does his thing. And you can't mimic that, So
no, you can't.
You have to be authentic. And Flossie does his thing, and he does it very well.
Yes, he does. Finesse. Because finesse.
It's for every other YouTuber out there. That's the point. Everybody cannot be a Flossie. Everybody cannot be a Will. Everybody cannot be an Eazy Computer Solution or Philly Tech Review. You have to be yourself and build your foundation based off of who you do, and that's the whole thing.
Here's another one I like. I do like him. I do like TK. TK. What's his TK? He always does the Huawei phones.
Well, TK does a lot of different phones, and my man TK does, he does his food stamp phones, he does the flagship phones, he keeps real. I mean, he be,
I'm gonna show you some food stamp phones. I'm gonna show you some food stamp. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you some food stamp phones.
He does, TK does his videos very well. Again, it goes back to when you watch TK, you know what you're getting. When you talk about raw and uncut, you talk about the style that he brings to the table. That's the point. When you go to TK, you're gonna watch a no BS review. You're gonna watch somebody that's gonna not have all the fam, not what I'm doing. Right. He got his own style, and I respect that. I've been watching TK for years.
TK Bay. Now remember, TK Bay got his own style.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Him and Project 13, they kind of remind me of, and they kind of like alike.
So let me ask you a question, because I know we discussed that you was gonna be on here for a short time before I get into my video. What are your future plans for your YouTube channel? So everybody on here that never saw you before, they don't know who you are. The Philly Tech Reviews, he on YouTube. He got a small YouTube channel. He just started out. He's doing this thing. Let the viewers know exactly your future for your channel.
My future of my channel, I'm trying to do a grand opening. Everything financially worked out. I want to do the grand opening before Christmas and have a whole bunch of phones. Just not phones, but maybe if it's just 3-4 phones, if I could get the money up and get 10 phones, I want you to show the phones and show what's going to be reviewed in the future. And that's all that is. You know what I mean? And let you know the first phones I'm going to review, and I'm going to keep them reviewing. I want to try to do 2 to 3 videos every week. You know what I mean? On every different product I could get my hands on. You know what I mean? Like I just showed you. These are JVC, double X ear headsets right here, earphones right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a video. So people stay tuned for the video and the review. But I had to get the extra mics and everything for me to get the sound out. The computer don't got the best sound. You know what I'm saying? So I want to actually get the microphone, and I want to actually y'all be able to see everything. And I want to do things in a 3-dimensional way, even though it's not 3-dimensional. That's all. You know what I mean? I went from U11. I went from phones like this to what I have right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And here and right here, you remember what this one was from LG back in the day was.
Yep.
That's a Tribute 1 and the all-cal. This is a welfare phone too. Not this, but this was a welfare phone. This was a boost phone.
Right.
So I went from these phones to this, and I plan on keep upgrading the bigger and better phones. But I do want to review the small devices too, that budget economical and for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Magic Tech does that on the channel, do budget devices. And I forgot the other country boy's name who does the review on devices too. I forgot his name. I can't think about him right now. But they on the channel, they be on the channel and be on each of the podcasts together.
Right. So that's what I'm talking about. And I want to give a huge shout out to you for coming a few minutes on a live stream. And before I let you go, let everybody know how to find you on your social media, also on your YouTube channel.
Yo, you can reach me at phillytechreviews.com, and the same thing with the Philly Tech Reviews. You put it together as one jumble bumble. One, then that's phillytechreviews@gmail.com. So you want to do donations, you can hit me at what's the face at PayPal/TK Live Show. TK Live Show. That's my PayPal link. I'm gonna be putting all this on my subscriptions for now on and now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ways you can reach me. You know what I mean? Anyone who has my number or Gmail or anything like that, or my Hangouts number, they can reach me on that. But that's for personal people only, like you, Eric, that can contact me, and others too. You know what I mean? It's about serious business in this tech game and stuff like that. In certain devices, I have sites. I'm going to be selling these devices. I might put, hey, if it becomes popular, I may fuck around, put my signature on it. Who knows?
All right, man. I really do appreciate you coming. And man, look, we go out there. I'm gonna get you back on here again. Man, again, I really do appreciate you coming. Feel the Tech Review, guys. Go check him out on his YouTube channel. I really do appreciate you. And you know, when you go come back, I know you got to watch the rest of this video, man. So
yeah, you know, yo, cuz you know I'm going to have to watch the rest of this. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta you're gonna have to put your 2 cents in. I already put my 2 to 3 to 4 cent in, you know.
Yeah,
that's a difference. You know what I mean? But when we getting this information to people, this is a beautiful thing. It makes my soul feel so good.
All right, man. I see. I'm gonna see you in the stream, bro.
All right, cuz it was nice talking to you. We're going to do this again. And you know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, this one of the biggest reasons why I like to have do this YouTube channel is to get the smaller YouTubers here on, and you know, I don't have no problems letting people come on so they can show their style, man. Look, man, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. The whole thing here is for me to bring in the smaller guys, man, so they can they can broadcast their style. And look, before today, a lot of y'all guys never knew Philly Tech Reviews, but hey, he's a new YouTuber. He go do his thing, and you know, he go do some hard work, and you know, go from there. So that's what it's all about, man. Let me get into y'all guys' questions before I start talking about some of my future plans here on this YouTube channel. Shout out, listen. So one of the questions was to me was who do I watch? Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm subscribed to a lot of small YouTubers. And I be so busy doing videos. So I watch y'all guys, and I really do. And I mean, when y'all guys pop a video, I watch them and I try to comment. And when I see something like mind blowing, y'all guys, I'm a comment like, damn, dog, that's what I'm talking about, you know. But at the end of the day, it's very difficult for us, man. It's very difficult for small YouTubers like us to be in the game because you got so much against us because the algorithm is bad. We're trying to support each other and stuff like that. You know, it's very. Let me get into y'all guys' questions in a minute. Let's see. Do the Poco phone, Nokia phone, and do the Poco phone, the Nokia, the Huawei phone, and stuff like that. Look, I'm here. All right, so here's the thing, you know, about the Poco phone, Huawei phones, and Nokia. Now, Nokia phones is here in the United States. I can take this off. Poco phones is not in the United States. They're all international phones. And look, I'm gonna tell you what I did in 2018. A lot of phones that I reviewed in 2018 was all United States phones. Now I did get some international phones from like GearBest and from other international platforms that I reviewed on this YouTube channel, but I did not review a lot of them. Now I did review the what is that? The Honor 10, which is a great phone. I also reviewed the Cobalt phone, some other odds and ends that was international, but I did not review no international flagships this year. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I mean, look, as I grow in this YouTube channel, I felt that one of the biggest things that hindered me in 2017 is that when I review a lot of international phones, people's biggest question was, where can I find this phone? Where can I touch it? Where can I go into AT&T, Verizon, Sprint to touch the phone? I mean, Let me ask y'all guys a question here. And this is one of the reasons why I don't do international phones. This is one of the reasons why I don't do international phones. It's because it's so difficult for the average consumer to drop almost $1,000 on an international phone without looking at it, touching it, seeing what it's all about. Yes or no? Would you spend almost $1,000 on a phone that you can't touch, you can't look at, you can't go to an AT&T store and look at it, play with it? And not only that, but even if on Amazon, if it's not available on Amazon, would you spend $1,000 on a phone through eBay, through third party, you know, like all these third party companies that sell phones? That's my biggest issue about reviewing international phones, because my viewers ask the question, should I spend $1,000 on this phone, man? And look, don't get me wrong, not all of them is $1,000, but most of your high-end flagships, most of your high-end flagships is touching the $1,000 price point. Even though you might see all these YouTubers talk about how good are they, you know, I mean, listen, we get phones and we've like, damn, it's a good phone. But would you drop $800 and $900 on an international phone to get it imported to the United States? That's the question. That's the question. Would you pay $900 to $1,000 on a phone? I'm talking upfront money. We're not talking about device payment plans. We're not talking about none of that. We're not talking about none of that. We talk about spending $1,000 to eBay. People, these places that have, you know, these type of companies where you never heard of before, to get a phone that's going to take, you know, God, I mean, what, a week, 2 weeks, some may take 3 weeks to come in. Would you drop $1,000 on the phone? Let me read y'all guys' comments. Big House Production said, absolutely no. Michael said no. Tech JRD said no. Mark said no. Art Dog said no. Big Evil said, yo, what's up, bro? Your biggest fan, bro. Hey, Big Evil, you my biggest fan? Thank you. Now, you got a lot of people that's watching right now may beg to differ. You might say you my biggest fan, but they might have somebody say, I'm bigger than you. But I do appreciate you. All right. I'm still spending 600, I don't know, euros on a LG G6. TK said pre-order. Scrumptious Kim say facts, because I got it on contract, Michael. Okay. I love it and lost out. Oh, okay. What's up, Big Evil? What's up, Eden? I see you in the building. I see Donovan. Donovan is in the building. Let's see. So I see a lot of people say no. And this, when I take these polls, this is one of the reasons why I don't pull the trigger on them. Because I can sit up here, listen, I made a video of an $1,800 speaker. And I know 99.9% of all my viewers will not buy this speaker. Listen, shout out to Master Dynamic. They send me a lot of product and they send me high-end product. But I already know this, that if I made this video, I know that 99.9% of my viewers would never buy this speaker. So when I made, you know, that video, sponsored video from different companies, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, my viewers really wouldn't buy this. But it's all good because I made the video and people like, you know, Eazy, you going to the next level. Eazy going to the next level. Here's the thing, man. This YouTube channel is about the average consumer, bro. And I ain't saying I made a mistake or anything. I'm not saying that. Hey, listen, it's a great speaker. But moving forward, going into 2019, things go. I'm changing some stuff around here on this YouTube channel. You know, I'm going to focus a lot on the average consumer. Listen, everybody ain't spending $1,000 on the phone, man, and that's the point. That's the point. Yeah, everybody goes review high-end phones. The Note 9, the V40, the Galaxy S9. Everybody go review that. That's a given. And I'm gonna still review those phones. But the average consumer that listen, they say, you know what, Eazy? Man, I'm not paying $1,000 every year. In 2019, are you gonna pay? Listen, are you paying $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 on phones? Think about this. People got contracts, they got device payment plans, they spent $1,000 on the Note 9. Okay, in 2019, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go back to spending $1,000, $1,200? Apple got $1,500 phones, you know, $1,700 iPads. That's the whole thing. So, I mean, I know I hear this whole thing. You got to pay to play. I'm starting to look at that statement as dumb. Listen, I don't want to insult nobody here. I don't want to insult nobody here. That statement, you got to pay to play, is dumb. Listen, I'm going to tell you why. I'm not insulting nobody here. I'm going to tell you why. Because you got devices like Motorola, got the Moto G6, the Moto E, Moto devices that's $200, that's fast, updated, look good, feel good, everything in between. Of course, the cameras ain't gonna be as good, but posting it on social media, they do a damn good job. So what makes a $250 phone like a Motorola G6, right, a bad device? A lot of people say, oh, that phone is only $200. That phone suck. And that's just not the case. Them phones don't suck. Them phones don't suck. And so I get this comment all the time when I make a video, like I made the video of the G6. And as many people that praise how good the LG G6 is, I had a few commenters talk about, oh, that phone suck. That phone is got the 821 processor. Even though that phone is like $180, a lot of people say, get that phone is stupid. Go get you a flagship. Now, my question is, that phone is a flagship. So what makes that phone no longer a flagship? Why the LG G6 is not a flagship? That phone is only 1 year old. So my thing is, this, when we talk about phones that have, like, think about the Galaxy S8. The Galaxy S8, you could get that phone, God, what, $300, $200. And a lot of people say, well, easy. It don't have the 845, 6, 8, 9 gigs, 20 gigs of RAM. That phone suck. But not so long ago in 2017, that was the best phone on the planet. How could that phone be the best phone on the planet and all of a sudden it suck? That's the point. That's the point. Let me see. Let me get to the comments. You're right, bro. I have the LG Stylo 4. That's what I'm talking about. G6 is porn ready. Told TK. The LG G6 is $49.99 put in at Boost Mobile. Wow. You can enable 4K 60 frames per second. I don't know what phone you're talking about, TK. I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and everybody's saying get a flagship at school. It's stupid and the Note 5 is still a flagship. That's what I'm talking about. I Tech You Out guys said I just posted a low life photo on Instagram using the Nokia 6.1. Check them out on Instagram. Check them out. Uno Nice said, I love my Galaxy Note 8. I rock it as my daily driver. Total Tech said the G6, you could enable 4K 60. You can't do that on the Google Pixel. I love my Note 8 as well. Point exactly. Let's talk about this. Let's put the brakes on this. If you got a Galaxy Note 8, which was a 2017 flagship, the best phone of 2017 is the Galaxy Note 8. Everybody on the planet said that the Galaxy Note 8 was the best phone of 2017. But all of a sudden, that phone is not nothing no more. People say, oh, that's not a flagship. Go get a flagship. And I'm saying to myself, you got to be kidding me. So it goes back to what I'm saying. When you have to pay to play, I don't like that word no more. That word to me is nothing. You know why? Because in 2019, your LG V40, your Galaxy Note 9, you got your Galaxy S9, right? Your Mate 20 Pro will all be trash. Everybody say, oh, get you a flagship. The Mate 20 Pro is 2018 phone. Get you a flagship. That phone is no longer relevant. Think about that. Think about what's going to happen in 2 months. People going to say, you got the Galaxy S9? You got to get you a Galaxy S10. The Galaxy S9 is no longer relevant. The Galaxy Note 9 is trash. Think about what people going to say in 2019 if you pop out a video or you talk about, listen, I got a LG G7. What people going to say? Oh, you got to pay to play. What you doing with that old ass phone? Oh, not too long ago, it was the best phone on the planet. But now it's old. That don't make no sense, right? And that's the point I'm trying to make, is that some things don't make sense. Think about that. And listen, CES is in January, right? Let me see. CES is in January, right? CES is January. So what's going to happen in January? Sony, Samsung, LG, Huawei, Xiaomi, all these people go drop phones with new processors and everything. And what people going to say? Oh, that's 2018 phones, man. Ain't nobody reviewing them. No, they're too old. What? Wait a minute. Wait, time out, folks. Time out. So you mean to tell me if I could get a Galaxy Note 9 for $700, people said, nah, I wouldn't get a Galaxy Note 9. I'd get the Galaxy Note 10 and pay $1,000 for that because the Galaxy Note 9 is too old. That phone too old. But right now, before we go into 2019, the Galaxy Note 9 is the best phone of the year. The Mate 20 Pro, the Mate X, all these phones right now is great. The V40, the G7, all these phones is good today. But in 1 month from now, going into January of 2019, the whole tone changed. That phone is old. They trash. I would have never bought that phone. I wouldn't spend a penny on that phone. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm making an assumption. I'm making a point here about the LG G6. The LG G6 is 2017 flagship. How is it trash? That's the point. Where you could get that phone, when that phone first came out, right? It was $750. You could get that phone for under $200. Not only that, but if you do port-ins and all that stuff like that, you can get it damn near free. But people say it's trash. And I'm saying to myself, okay, not too long ago, that was the best phone, right? I mean, one of the best phones. I ain't gonna say the best phone, one of the best phones. So the point I'm trying to make is that I don't believe in you got to pay to play, because that's what the big companies want you to think. The big companies want you to think you got to pay to play. If you want the Galaxy F, you got to cough up almost $2,000. And you know what people gonna say? Well, easy. You got to pay to play. What? You gotta be kidding me, man. All right. Let's see. It's still people using the Galaxy. I mean, using the Nexus 5 and the Galaxy S6. Most phones made nowadays should last 2 years easy. I agree with you, dog. Let's see. That's why we as tech reviewers have to make sure to stay true to our subscribers and tell them that they don't have to pay to play. Keep not keeping up with the Joneses. 10-minute tech review, you make the best comment of the night, man. The point is that it's listen, we as tech reviewers, we buy the phones, right? We get the phone, we go review the phones. And a lot of people will buy the phone because they want to see what it's all about. No problems with that. So us as tech reviewers, we try our best to get all the product and try our best to, review the phones as much as we can. And one of the biggest problems that we have as tech reviewers is that we don't go back and revisit phones. Some of us do. I know I do. A lot of smaller YouTubers go back and revisit phones. It's not that long ago that phones that we reviewed is that old. Think about this for a second, folks. Sometimes the phone that you have get updates, get new security patches, they get enhancements. So sometimes updates and longevity of phones make them better. Sometimes when you get a phone that honeymoon stage is buggy, got problems and the updates, right? But over the course of time, I'm seeing phones getting better. Listen, I'm gonna give you another example. The Galaxy S8. Oh my God, the Galaxy S8 was one of my Achilles heel. I talked about this phone. I said this phone got performance problems, but over the course of time, things have changed with the phone due to software updates. So I'm using that as an example of why, we do what we do here. This is why we revisit phones. This is why we talk about phones. This is why we go off on phones where they overpriced, overhyped, and under-delivered. Listen, on this YouTube channel, overpriced, overhyped, bull crap phones, I'm going to call them out. Think about it. Listen, I'm not trying to go against the grain, but for $1,000 with an 845 processor and supposed to be the best phone on the planet, you're going to give me all the bells and whistles. If you don't, I'm going to call you out. Period. People get pissed off at me when I do it. People get said, well, Eazy, you making too many videos dogging out the same phone. Well, guess what? I'm going to continue to dog out the phones that they claim to be the best until they fix all the issues that they have. I don't care. This is a lot of things that you can't fix on phones as far as design and stuff like that. But software, heating issues, poor performance, cameras locking up, all kinds of stuff like that, dealing with software. If us tech reviewers don't tell them about it, if we don't make videos slamming their dick to the dirt, then they would never fix it. That's the point. Let me see. People slept on the Moto G5 with the 4 gigs of RAM model, Snapdragon 625. Now it's on Android 8.1 Oreo. I remember the camera stood out on the Moto devices. Moto G5 Plus is still going strong. Why should you wait over time to get it fixed? The company should come out the gate with this product. Listen, Tech for your needs. I agree with you. Phones coming out prematurely right now. Why? I mean, phones coming out and say, oh, we gonna promise a software update. Phones coming out with Android 8.1. Phones coming out with talk about we promise that we're gonna give you Pi. Phones coming out that's bad. Software issues. And you right, tech for your needs. There's no excuses for that. We have made excuses for them, saying that, well, this phone is buggy, but such and such company promised a software update. Why didn't they do a software update before they packaged the phone, before they sold us the phone? You pay $1,000 for a phone and it's got software problems, overheating, cameras don't want to open, green lines across the screen, and we're supposed to accept that? We're supposed to accept that. You're going to pay $1,000 for a phone and it got all kinds of issues. It don't matter if it's Android or iOS. Because guess what? At the end of the day, money is money. Let's see. I would have got two phones, the Moto Z2 instead of the and the G6 instead. I remember Eazy told me the Note 9 was ready for purchase and I pulled the trigger. Yeah, the Note 8 is still a beast. Nobody needs the Note 9. I'm reading comments. You know what I mean? Still holding strong. I mean, look, here's the thing about the Galaxy Note 8. Ball, I've seen really good prices on the Galaxy Note 8, and that is a boss of a phone. So I agree with you that if you want to save, now listen, now hold up, wait. Here's the thing: the Galaxy Note 9 is like $700 right now. And it's hard for me to talk about why not buy the Galaxy Note 9 because it's so cheap. And look, $700 is not cheap, guys. But if you're going to buy a Galaxy Note 8 for $500 or $600, get the Galaxy Note 9. Think about it. The Galaxy Note, the Galaxy Note 9 is not $1,000 anymore because we've seen deals across the board. Best Buy got it for $799 for Christ's sakes. So it's very difficult to say, okay, get the Galaxy Note 8 at a $600 price point when you got the Galaxy Note 9 at a $700 price point. So I'm with you on that. If the Galaxy Note 9 was at a steady $1,000 price point and you could get the Galaxy Note 8 at a $500 price point, that would be the better purchase. I would agree with you on that. But taking it that the Galaxy Note 9 is coming in at a very, very cheap, under the $1,000 price point, I think it's probably a better buy than the Galaxy Note 8. Galaxy Note 9 had much needed updates. J-Foam, yeah, listen, you're right. And we just got a firmware update, another update for the Galaxy Note 9 like today or yesterday. So check it out. That's why I love iPhones. Guaranteed iOS update. If they had an issue, Apple usually addressed it pretty quick. Listen, I agree with you on that. When it comes down to iPhones, I never had no problem with my iPhone. Now my daughter got problem with her iPhone, and we went and listen, tell y'all the story. I went to the Apple store last week, got my daughter a new iPhone, no questions asked, no strings attached. All right. My daughter had a problem with that iPhone she got. So she went to the Apple store. We set up an appointment, went to the Apple store yesterday. No strings attached, no nothing. They gave her a new iPhone. So I would agree that when it comes down to issues with iPhones, if you have a Apple store near you, to me, it's no strings attached, no questions asked. They test it, do diagnostic on it. And if it's a software issue or something going on with the internals, pop goes the weasel. You got a brand new phone. And that's the whole thing. So I would agree with you on that one, John. I'm only Am I the only one looking forward to the Moto Z4? No, no. We all looking forward to the Moto Z4. I'm gonna tell you why. I think Motorola knew that they made a mistake with the Moto Z3. Think about that. I think Motorola made a mistake. They probably listen. I don't. Let me rephrase that. The Moto Z3 is a good phone. The phone costs $400. A lot of people that's pissed off about the Moto Z3 is because it has the same internals as the Moto Z2 Force. That will piss people off. But the only selling point of the Moto Z3 is the 5G compatibility with a Moto Mod. That's the only, and it does have enhanced cameras and stuff like that. But I do agree with what people saying. Now, I'm not worried about the 835 processor. That's not, listen, when it comes down to specs and all that stuff, I'm not worried about that. I think that Motorola, with the Moto Z2 Force, 835, 4 gigs of RAM, same body style, came out with the Moto Z3, 835, 4 gigs of RAM, same body style. People felt that this was the same phone. So I think with the Moto Z4, I think Motorola will step their game up. I think Motorola will, listen, for $400 on the Moto Z, not a bad price, man. Let's see. Your Galaxy Note 9 suffered from, is my Galaxy Note 9 suffering from fast battery drain? All right, so a lot of questions been coming up about the Galaxy Note 9 and battery drain with new updates. I think they got a new update that fixed that. Listen, I have not updated my Galaxy Note 9 to all the new firmware yet. So I'm not having battery issues with my Galaxy Note 9. Listen, the Galaxy Note 9 is not the best when it comes down to battery. Let's call it how we see it. It's not going to give you 20 hours of screen on time. It's just not going to happen. But am I getting battery problems with my Galaxy Note 9? Not at this point. I'm getting a full day, 5-6 hours of screen on time with my Galaxy Note 9 with no problem. But again, you know, everybody have different variations of batteries that's going on. People don't need the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Let's see. I don't like that people always return iPhones, returning iPhones and acting like there aren't any problems. Well, listen, dog, I agree with you. You got some people that do return iPhones, and it does have problems. iPhones do have problems. iPhone does have problems, folks. I went to the Apple Store twice this week. No, one last week, twice this week. So I went to the Apple Store twice to swap out an iPhone. So the iPhone does have problems. Let's see. I know it sounds crazy, but Moto need to find another use of Moto mods, compiler pattern. All right, so listen, here's the thing. So for people that's going to be looking for the Moto Z4, now you know Motorola promised only 3 years of Moto mods. I think we might get something different here. Moto mods is done unless Motorola say, well, we're going to support Moto mods for a 4th year. I think Moto mods are gone, man. I think Motorola is going to a whole different thing. So I think we're going to see some new body styles with the Moto Z4. I think it's going to be different with the Moto Z4. Let's see. Come on, it's 4,000. All right, so listen. Let's make sure we understand something, folks. I see phones with 3,500 milliamp batteries, 4,000 milliamp batteries that doesn't give you a lot of battery life. Just because it got a 4,000 milliamp battery doesn't give you a good. Listen, I got phones that have 2,700 milliamp batteries in it that last a long time. So I don't know. Let's see. $200 a Pixel phone is a great price. Yeah, I agree. I believe that all pixels need to be under $500. It's no way that with a Pixel XL need to be over $500. That Pixel XL need to be $399, $499. The Pixel 3 needs to be $399, $325. Period. I don't care if it got 845 processor in it. The phone ain't bringing nothing to the table, man. Man, listen, the cameras is all about still footage, man. It ain't about video with their phone, man. The video, I proved that every time I get a Pixel, man, I got to go through this with video. Listen, man, when I use video or auto mode with Pixels, man, it's a nightmare. Period. Listen, people, I hear people talk about how good the Pixel cameras are. The Pixel cameras are good for still footage. Man, let me tell you something. In bright sunlight, I got a blue phone go look good in bright sunlight. So when it come down to the Pixels, man, the Pixels need to be at Nexus prices. Ain't no way with the Pixel. Listen, the only thing the Pixel have is still footage camera. It does not shoot at 1080p 60, and it don't shoot at 4K 60. That to me is trash. Point blank, man. You gotta be kidding me. I got every phone that came out with 845 processors can at least shoot at 1080p 60 frames per second. I mean, that's like pissing on people for not giving you 1080p 60 frames per second. Google just pissed on everybody. That's how I look at it. I turn on the camera. I can't shoot at 1080p 60 frames per second. I felt that I got pissed on. No, I will not accept that, man. Listen, man, let me tell you something on this YouTube channel. People that love their Pixels, I don't have problems with that. But I'm going to call it out. I don't care, man. It is what it is. Listen, man, it is what it is. I would say that when it comes down to still footage, the Pixel look good with still footage. I would give it 2 thumbs up when it comes down to still footage. Still footage. Night sight is another level for the Pixel. It brings in good enhancements as far as brighten up low light shots. But is it worth $1,000? I get a DSLR to do that. You think about that. I got cameras that can do that. I'm not spending $1,000 on a phone just for still footage. That's the point. Listen, man, right now we don't have all the so-called features that the Pixel support. When you make your phone calls and the Google Assistant support to answer all your phone calls and all that crap, man, look, that's BS, man. That's how I feel about the Pixel. Man, don't get blinded and shafted about, oh, it has a good camera. Turn on 1080p 60 frames per second. Give me 4. Listen, Apple is pissing on the Pixel, man. 4K 60, right? 1080p 60. That's the point. You want to be better than Apple? You want to be the best of the best? Give me the best of the best. Don't give me crap. That's how I feel about it, man. Let's see. Yeah, I wrote that wrong. Let's see. The Moto G5 Plus has 1080p 60 frames per second. I'll take you out, guys. But I got a Pixel 3 XL always. I don't care. I buy what I feel like buying. I own $1,000, $1,700 Bluetooth speaker. I enjoy a lot. Listen, Uno Nice. Hey, man, listen. What I'm saying is not directed to nobody, man. What I'm saying is me as a tech reviewer that have all the phones, man. That's the whole thing. Me as a tech reviewer that has multiple phones, when I'm comparing them, when I'm saying better bang for your buck, when I'm talking about what's better phone in this category, what's better phone for this category, what is the overall better phone? When you have 90 phones, when you got 60 phones, when you got 70 phones, when you comparing them, when you say, okay, 2018, this is the layout, these are the phones, this is the best of the best. And the Google Pixel cannot be in my top 5. It can't. How could the Google Pixel be in my top 5 when it is the design to me is the worst design I ever saw. No headphone jack. I mean, the software, Android P is not that great. Look, they ought to take cues from what OnePlus is doing. Listen, let's be honest. OnePlus 6T is pissing all over the Google Pixel. Let's call it how we see it, man. Listen, the OnePlus 6T at a $500 price point is pissing all over the Google Pixel XL at a $1,000 price point. You cannot justify none of that. You listen, the Google Pixel go get updates. OnePlus 6T go get updates. The Google Pixel go have good cameras. OnePlus 6T got 1080p 60 and 4K 60. Listen, the OnePlus 6T got an in-display fingerprint scanner. It goes on and on and on and on. The OnePlus 6T Oxygen OS is pissing all over Android P, stock Android. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. It's like, you know, when you talk about phone, and listen, again, people that bought Pixels, I don't have no problem with people buying Pixels. The problem that I got is that when they, you know, people is come attacking me, telling me that the Google Pixel 3 is the best phone on the planet. And I'm hearing that from multiple people. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How many videos have I made on this YouTube channel with the Google Pixel at low light, bright light, in between, everything, and the Google Pixel gets slammed, poor audio. The audio could I record a video on a Google Pixel when the audio is so bad that it sounds like something from the 70s, man? That's the point. Can they fix it with a software update? I don't care. It's just that bad. And that's the point, right? I'm gonna use 1080p 30 frames per second. I'm videotaping my daughter's birthday and she's talking. I'm trying to get memorable moments in 2018. I'm trying to get memorable moments. I'm trying to get memorable, and I can't even, the audio sound like something off an 8-track tape coming. And I'm trying to videotape my daughter's birthday, and she's talking and giving me, and it sounds like something from the 40s. That's the point, man. Now, I'll take it for still footage, but why carry two phones when you could have one phone that go give you good audio, 1080p 60, 4K 60, good photos, good video, all across the board, period. My secondary device is the Pixel 3 XL. Solely used for photos. Yeah. The Pixel has Google name behind it and it sells. Long live Nexus. And look, man. I don't want to go into a tirade about the Google Pixel, man. I talk about this with the first Google Pixel. If you watch my YouTube channel, oh my God! If you watch my first YouTube, if you watch my YouTube channel and watch my videos of the very first Pixel, when everybody was saying that phone was the best phone on the planet, people was ripping me up. You know why? I was a small YouTube channel. I had a few thousand subscribers. I wasn't nobody back then. I was the one was talking about the Pixel. I put the Pixel against the Galaxy phone, and the Galaxy phone was tearing the Pixel up. When everybody was saying the Google Pixel had the best cameras on the planet, the Samsung Galaxy phones was ripping it, but it was pissing all on the Pixel, right? If you go back and look at my videos, go back 3 years and look at my videos with the Google Pixel, man, and look at the camera reviews I did with the Google Pixel. I've been doing camera reviews with Google Pixels for years. And you got Samsung was mopping the floor with the Google Pixel when it came down to video reviews I was doing on this YouTube channel. And today, Galaxy phones is still mopping the floor with Google Pixel phones. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Yes. I mean, look, here's the thing, man. Listen. I knew when you talk about brand loyalty to some people, if you done, bro, Joel, roll out, player. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. You don't have to watch my YouTube channel. You know, when my man Philly Tech Review would talk about real reviews, people can't handle that, bro. See, that's the point. A lot of people can't handle realness. So what they do, they curse you out. They call you all kinds of names. They try to defend their brand. They try to say this or say that. When people get upset, they do exactly what Joel just did. Read his comments. That's exactly what people get pissed off about, people being real. Now, if I was on here saying that all kinds of stuff, if I was saying all kinds of stuff and everybody, oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, when, you know, people like Joel, he'll come on here, he a Pixel fan, and he'll say, man, I ain't worried about what that dude saying. He's stupid. He ain't got nothing. He did that. And so he make a comment like that, right? And that because they're getting his feelings, bro. You getting your feelings. Go watch the video. You know, go watch Kiki video. You don't have to watch this video. You all in your feelings. When you all in your feelings, go watch Drake. That's it. Go watch Drake video if you're in your feelings. If you want real YouTubers, you done came to the right place. That's what I'm saying. People don't like realness, bro. They get pissed off. They go online and they call you all kinds of names. They call you, man, listen. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Go listen. It is what it is, bro. Don't watch. Thumbs down the video and get the out. That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Eric Drummond. What's up with you? Yeah, man. Don't get mad. Let me tell you something. Everybody don't agree with the videos I make. Like Uno Nice said, he got a Pixel. It's all good. He like his Pixel, but he like my videos. He might disagree with what I say in my videos, but he respect what I'm saying. Same thing with John. Same thing with John. He'll come on my channel. I might make a video about something he don't like. That's all good. It's all opinionated. He'll say, Eazy, you know, hey, this, that, and other. I'm cool with that. But when people come on there and get in their feelings, all I do is I give them a tissue and I block them. That's all. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you own my YouTube channel. You don't have to be here. You're not going to dictate what I say on my YouTube channel. A lot of people always say, Eazy, you know, man, you must be getting paid by Apple. You must be getting paid by Samsung. At the end of the day, man, nobody pulled my cord. And that's why people get upset. People get upset because of that. All right. Shout out to, yeah. Yeah. Look, man, it's all good, man. Hey. Thank you. Uno Nice. Let me tell you something, man. Let's see. I played with the Pixel 3 XL and played with similar, and it's similar to the iPhone, but with Android. Hey, that's exactly what Android Pie is. Android Pie is a version to me of iOS, but they didn't polish it right. I think, you know, with software updates, I think it's going to get better. I think it's going to get better. That's right. Let's see. What's up with you? Listen, it's always a respectable way to disagree, but you don't have to get your feelings. Listen, that's the whole thing, man. You know, let me tell you something, man. Look, if when people, and you know what's so funny? Look, Eric Drummond, I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. People say they want to watch real tech reviewers. They want to watch real YouTubers. They want to hear raw and uncut. People ask for that. They beg for it. Where can I find the real YouTubers? Where can I find the uncut YouTubers? Then you come to the right place. Then you get in your feelings. Because I talk about your phone. You get in your feelings because you disagree with what I say. But you want realness. You want, I understand you want realness, but you get in your feelings. Don't talk about my Pixel. It's the best. My Pixel is better than your Galaxy Note. I'm a thumbs down your video. Because don't talk about, and look, same thing I did with the Galaxy Note 9. Y'all know I don't spare the Galaxy Note 9 from controversy neither, right? When I made the video about the camera rattling and stuff like that, well, guess what happened? All the Samsung people came at me. They got in their feelings. Eric, that's normal. That's when you rattle the phone. When you rattle the phone, Easy. That's normal. It's normal to hear that rattling. Please pull the video down. Please. I love my Note 9. Please. And so they get in their feelings. When I made the funeral video of the iPhone 10, y'all remember the funeral video I made of the iPhone 10? What happened? All the Apple people go, please, Easy, take the video down. Come on, man. Come on, man. So when you ask for a real YouTuber, don't get upset when I go off on your phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get upset when listen. I didn't make funeral videos of iPhones. I made funeral videos of Pixels. I made funeral videos of all kinds of phones. But when you want to come to my channel and you ask for a real YouTuber, then when you get it, don't get upset. That's all. You know, I mean, look. Hey, shout out to everybody that just joined the stream. Hey, look, I just want. All right, let's get back to what we're supposed to be talking about here. All right, let's get back to what we was talking about here. In 2019, I'm making some changes with the YouTube channel. All right. I am a lot of videos that I'm making here on this YouTube channel. As you can see lately, a lot of videos I've been making, it's been y'all requests. So what I've been doing is I've been watching my channel. I've been reading the comments. Y'all guys been giving me very good, positive, good feedback. Some constructive criticism. Fine, I'm cool with that. About different videos y'all want to see. If y'all notice, I've been saying fan requests, community requests, fan requests. These are some of the videos that you asked for. So my channel is going to be structured around my community. My videos are going to be, you know, I'm going to make my videos around the comments that y'all guys make. I'm going to make my videos based off of the average consumer. I will continue to do sponsor videos. Because listen, man, let me tell you something. We don't make hardly no money on YouTube. So in order for me to pay for some of this product, pay for some of this stuff, sponsor videos you're going to see. So those things happen here on this YouTube channel because at the end of the day, we need sponsors to make things happen. It takes money to make things flow. Think about it. Listen, you take money out your household to buy phones. And, you know, at the end of the day, that gets old, people. 4, 5, 6 years spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on product, that gets old. So, you know, us YouTubers that have opportunities to supplement incomes, we try to do that, to buy the product to review. So you will see sponsored videos here, but most of my videos are going to be catered towards the average consumer. Now, let me explain something to y'all. Like I said in my videos, nobody pull my cord on and tell me what to say. So if you see me with a review unit or you see me with something that I'm sponsoring, it's going to be realistic as much as I can. Now, obviously, the tone is different. Obviously, things are different. But at the end of the day, it's all about me telling you guys exactly about the product that I'm reviewing. And that's it. Let's see. And so in 2019, y'all gonna start seeing me do a lot of videos on mid tiers. Listen, I got away from the mid tier game for a while, guys. I'm just starting to get back into the mid tier games, into the low budget phones and stuff like that, the low budget things, stuff. So you're gonna start seeing that here. Now I don't usually do case videos, so y'all probably won't see me do case videos. People send me a lot of cases. But if it's a sponsored case video, you might see that. But I don't usually do case videos, so you probably won't see that. They got a lot of YouTubers that do case videos, so I try to stay away from the case video game. But I will get down deep dirty into. Listen, I think in 2019, 18 have made up for all the funeral videos. All the funeral videos that I've done that I didn't do, I think I've made enough funeral videos now to make up for that what I've done. Let's see. Wow, son. Let's see. Hey, Eazy. Good to see you and TK showing up, showing the LG G6 of love. Look, I saw TK video, and look, it was so funny that TK made the video about the LG G6. I had already made my video of the LG G6, and I had it planned to come out today. But I had already made my LG G6 video a while back. And so seeing TK drop his video of the LG G6 and see, listen, here's the thing. It's always good to hear different perspectives. So shout out to TK for dropping that video. He did it, man. It's exactly the way I feel about the device. What's up with you? What about live streams in 2019? So that is a huge question that a lot of people be asking me, because Saturday, like, remember, I stopped doing Saturday streams. Then all of a sudden, I got with a group of guys with Technical T and Jay Will. We did a live stream last week, and a lot of people really appreciate that. It was, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We're going to continue to do Wine Wednesday. Obviously, Wine Wednesday is a statement that we do here on this YouTube channel. So Wine Wednesday is a must. Saturday night streams, I still have to, I don't want to commit to it. Not right now, because on Saturdays, I film a lot on Saturdays. And then plus college football, I try to watch me a lot of college football. And so I usually drop a video on Saturday, but live streams on the Saturday, I'm not there yet. So y'all will have definitely more information about live streams on Saturdays. I think it's a good idea, but I will be on Jay Will's stream in about a week or so. We rotating the stream, so maybe Technical T. Or y'all guys might see me on Viper stream and stuff like that. So y'all see me all over the place. I'm always popping in on people's streams. So, it is, I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. I'm starting to want the Sony Xperia devices and to put them against the Motorola and the Nokia phone. That are the pioneers. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yep, the mid-ranges and entry levels are getting hot. Yeah, they are. You know why mid-ranges are getting hot? Because they're $300 and $200 and $300, and they run like flagships. That's the problem. The mid-ranges is taking over the big boys. It's hard to justify a $1,100 phone where you have a phone that's $350 that runs just like a flagship. That's where you know the game has changed. That's when you know things are changing in the smartphone realm. You know when things are changing when the mid tiers getting 5,000 milliamp batteries, good internals, good cameras for a $300 price point. That's when the mid-tier game get good. And that's get really good, really good. So let's see. I didn't see the comments, man. Oh, well, you know, hey, man. I just read the comment. Yeah, y'all good for delete. Let me tell you something. Man. When you're on the internet, and for all the smaller YouTubers that's growing up, and listen, a lot of big YouTubers go through this a lot, and I go through this a lot. People sitting behind their computers. Here's the thing. This is what goes on YouTube and on the internet. Or they're sitting on their phone, or they're sitting behind the computers, knowing you'll never see me, you'll never, nothing ever happen, but they get behind the computers and they like to be internet gangsters. When they become internet gangsters, that because they sucked their bottle too long in life. They was on their mama tit too long in life. If something happened to them, whether or not they got bullied, whether or not something happened to them in their life, to take the time out to come to a live stream to leave stupid, racist comments. But this is the world we living in right now, folks. This is the world we living in right now. This is the world we living in where we got internet gangsters that sit behind a keyboard, that suck their bottles throughout their teenage years and come on there and do stupid things like this. Now, here's the thing. I thought long time ago it used to be kids. I thought it was teenagers. These internet gangsters is old people, like in their 40s. Some of them be in their 50s. Some of them be over the 30s and 40 years old on their keyboard being internet gangsters. Probably have gray hair all over their head. So it's just one of those things that I deal with it all day long. I block so many people. It's a shame. But you got those type of people, man. It is, it is what it is. So E, what's the biggest train you ever what's the biggest train you think we're going to see? What's the biggest trend you're going to see in 2019? Because it's literally a hop and a skip away. I know I wouldn't mind seeing some affordable folding phones like the XOM or Foldable. Well, here's the thing, Eric Drummond. Foldable phones is the next wave of technology right now. And those going to be skyrocketed. It's going to be very expensive. Very expensive. I tell you, I don't think that the foldable phone, let me tell you something. I'm not sold on the foldable phones, folks. I'm going to tell you why. A foldable phone that folds up into a 4.7-inch phone, well, we already at 6.5 and 7-inch type devices right now, don't make no sense to me. Don't make no sense for me to have a little bitty phone about this big in my hand. Hello, can you hear me now? And then I fold it out to a 7-inch tablet. That don't make no sense to me right now until I see what it's all about. But the concept of a foldable phone at a good price, but here's the thing. You got iPads that cost $300. So to me, if I want a tablet, I could get a OnePlus 6T at $550 and get a $300 tablet, and that would be still cheaper than what these foldable tablets would be offering. Now, a lot of people would say with Eazy, you could put that in your pocket and have a foldable tablet to get the work done, to get business done. My rebuttal to that is I could already do that on my Galaxy Note 9. I could do that on my Galaxy Note 8 if I wanted to get work done. So it has to be something to be sold. I have to be sold on it. Now, with the X-On M, it was two phones on the hinge. That to me, it's I don't know. That this was not a good concept. But it could work. It was a $700 price point, guys. Remember that? X-On M was $799 or $899. But we hearing $1,800 price point, folks. We hearing over $1,500 price points for a 7-inch tablet. Think about this. We're talking about a 7-inch tablet here. We're not talking, and it's, listen, man. We're talking about a 7-inch tablet. I don't care how fast, how much RAM, how the screen look. The damn phone go cost almost $2,000. So it's, to me, if it's not running Windows 10, if it's not running Mac OS Sierra or Mojave, it's got to be running Mac OS Mojave, and it has to be running Windows 10. It cannot be running no Android 8.1, Android 9.0 with a skin on it, talking about this is going to be your business device. Negative. If it can't run exe programs, negative. I can't be sold on it. But let's see what it's all about. I'm not sold on it right now. But in 2019, when Samsung release it, LG release it, Huawei release it, we're gonna see what it's all about. And I'm not sold on it, folks. I'm not sold on it. It's running Dex OS. Again, I could get a Tab S4, Tab S3. Wait, Tab S4. I could get a Tab S4 to run Dex. I could get I could get a $10 HDMI to USB Type-C and plug it up to my computer or monitor to run Dex on my Galaxy Note 9 that I already have. So what I'm saying is, if it's going to run Dex, will it have pin support? If it is going to run pin support, to me, I say 4.7-inch phone is too small. A 7.1-inch tablet is too small. So you got two issues going on here, folks. You got a small phone and a small tablet. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, man. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing me carry around a TikTok phone too small when I got 6.5-inch phones, man. I got 6.5-inch phone. I don't see me see. I don't listen. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, folks. We don't know the specs yet. Calm down. Shout out to Lulu. And you're right. But hey, wait. Time out. Time out. We saw the phone. We saw it. Let me tell you something. Lulu is not even about the specs. Hey, we saw the phone already. They said it's a 4.7 and the 7-inch tablet. We already know the phone factor. The specs don't even matter. It's not about the specs. It's not about the specs. So we already know how the phone look, the tablet look. So it's not about the specs. Let's see. Given the price of flagships these days, you never know how good I had it when I had to use a public payphone. Yeah, y'all remember public payphones? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Y'all remember those days? Y'all remember those days? Let's see. So because I'm trying to apologize for a hurtful comment I made. I got blocked. All right, so look. I mean, look, here's the thing, man. I mean, we here to debate, to debate, but you know what I got mods in the building that they're gonna take care of business either way. Let's see. Huawei Tablet X1 was a 7-inch phone. Right. So if it's a 7-inch phone, it's a tablet. It's a 7-inch phone. Yeah, look, here's the thing. I mean, so I got 50 people on here right now. 50 people plus people on here right now. Yes or no? Would you spend $1,500 to almost $2,000 on the Galaxy F? Listen, we gonna be beta testers. We gonna be beta testers. This phone gonna come out. It's gonna be buggy as hell. This tablet phone gonna come out. This phone would not be ready for prime time. So the question is, would you spend $1,500 to almost $2,000 on a beta product? Lulu said, hell to the yeah. Everybody else is saying no. Our dog said no. Richard said no. Wilford said no. So the question, Mark says no. It would be hard for me to spend that much. The phone isn't out yet. How could you say that it's not ready? But here's the thing. Samsung has already showed it off. That's what I'm saying. Think about it, Lulu. We've had the keynote address. We know everything about the tablet phone. We know everything about it. Think about it. Listen, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But your question is, we don't know nothing about the phone. Yes, we do. They've already showed it off. They went through the OS. They showed it off already. They talked about what it can do. Listen, go back and look at the keynote address. They turned the lights off. They waved it out. They folded it out. We saw the OS. They're working with Google. They're making a fluid experience. They turned it around. We saw it. We know. They showed us some of the stuff on there. Now, your question would be, okay, maybe we don't know everything about it, but we know at least something about it because we saw it. You know what I'm saying? They showed it. Remember, they go back and watch the keynote address. They showed it. We was all watching it. They showed it. Lulu, that's not it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. You say it's not it. Well, wait, you don't. So that's not the Galaxy F that they showed on stage? Wait. Time out. Wait. Lulu's just said in the comments that that what they showed, they showed it on the screen about how big it was. They gave some specs. They didn't give internals, but they gave the specs for 4.7 and it goes out to 7.1. They talked about it. You saying that is not what we getting. That's not the product we getting. We're not getting a 4.7-inch phone and we're not getting a 7-inch tab. Well, why would Samsung do that? Listen, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't know. There are many prototypes. So what was the guy holding in his hand? And that's the point. So I didn't hear nothing about prototype when I watched the video. Did he say there was a prototype? If it was a prototype, why would he even have a keynote address about it? Why even talk about it if it's a prototype? To keep you in suspense. All right. Hey, look, we'll see. It's coming. It's already in production. Then listen, if it's a prototype, it's already in production. They already say it's in production. You say hype. I don't know. I don't know. I disagree with you, but hey, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. You said so what Samsung go do in 2019 when they got the product ready to go, they go say, boom, we fooled y'all 2 months ago. We fooled y'all 2 months ago. Here's the finished product. Well, hey, look, wait, we go wait and see, man. Okay, hey, that's all good. That reminds me of the curved display gimmick of 2013 that gave rise to the useless curved screens, and now Samsung is going back to flat to non-curved screen. So remember the Galaxy Round? Yeah, and look, we heard rumors about that, and Samsung released that phone, and that was terrible. Yeah, we know about the Galaxy Round. Look, y'all remember the Galaxy Round? Samsung dropped that phone, man. It was, oh my God, that phone was, oh wow. Yeah, yo. They had a working prototype at the keynote address. We've already seen it, and it was running Android. The only thing that they didn't tell us was the specs. I don't know. Did it? I don't know. Listen. Hey, I don't know. I remember the Galaxy Round, man. Woo! I remember the Galaxy Round, man. It did good overseas. Okay. We didn't get a Galaxy Round 2. So here's the thing. If the Galaxy Round did so good overseas, where was the second generation? Because think about it. If Samsung made so much money with the Galaxy Round and it was so good overseas, where is part 2? Where is Galaxy Round 2? Samsung scrapped that project. If it was doing so good overseas, why Samsung scrapped that project? I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm just wondering why because Lulu said that the Galaxy Round did very good overseas. Obviously, it didn't do good in the United States, but it did very good overseas. My answer is, if that's the case, why did it release a second version? Because I'm like this. Hey, if it's doing so, all you gotta do is ask Apple, hey, we doing good. Why change it? Release an S version. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing. I can already tell you probably it's gonna have the right. So we probably already know the specs. 855 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, start at 128 gigs of storage, 512 and about he said 2500. Right. So we already know the specs. 855, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, SD card support. It probably won't have pencil support. And that's it. We already know the specs. So when you talk about we don't know the specs, we already know the specs. It's 2019 phones. We already know what will to. All right. So every 2019 phone, we already know the specs already. 855, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, cameras, dual camera setup, 2K display, 1440p. Well, it's going to be 1440p by whatever the aspect ratio is. Running Android 9.0. That's the specs. All right. So right, look. He said the color purple didn't have part 2. Hey man, hold on. Silly. Hold on. Look, when you talk about the color purple, soon as I see silly, that reminds me of the Google Pixel. You are so ugly. When I look at that pixel, I say, you're so ugly. I'm telling you. But that's when you talk about the Google look, when you talk about the color purple, that the first thing comes to my mind is the Google Pixel. You so ugly. Let's see. It didn't say specs. It says, let's see. I had the G Flex. It wasn't that bad. Well, the G Flex had problems, just like the other phones. They had the 810 processors in them. Them things was hot. That things was hot, man. That thing was hot. It was hot, man. You know, it was hot. So they say you could cook eggs on them. All right, so hey man, look, I'm glad I'm chopping it up. I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be making a video, man. So I'm about to get ready to go shoot some videos. But I just wanted to chop it up with you guys. Mine had the Snapdragon 800 processor in it. Oh, okay. New Jack City didn't need it. I see what y'all guys saying. I'm cool with it. You know, it was one and done. Man, I held my G Flex as long as physically possible. Hey, look, boys in the hood too. Hey, man. Hey. Wait, the G Flex 2 had the 810 processor in it. Oh, all right. But they didn't curve it though. Like it wasn't that curved though, huh? You know. So it's not curved. It's not curved. It wasn't that curved though. The V20 is still a boss. Woo! Man. The V20 is a boss, man. The first one was better. Yeah, the V20. I think LG did something special with the V10 when they came out. The V10, the V20, the V30, the V40, man. Man, I think you're right, man. Those phones good. John, nah, man, I'm a fan of you. John, I'm a fan of you. The Eazy sound like plies. Man, y'all be tripping me out, bro. At least you warmed up your hands with the Snapdragon 810, man. I'm gonna tell you, Snapdragon 810, Ronald, let me tell you something. HTC M9, right? HTC M9. Wow. Look, the Snapdragon 810 processors, boy. Woo, that was a bad year for Android, man. Them phones was terrible. I mean, God, dog, man, that phone was bad, man. The V10 had so many camera functions, and I think that's what LG did that, man. When they came out with the V10, that's when they went into that manual mode, and they had all these features. It had the secondary screen. It did something that look. I wish that LG would kept the secondary screen. Man, that was their trademark. You knew that when you got an LG V20, V10, you had the secondary display. They took it away in the V30, and they don't have it in the V40. The V20 was great because it had good. It was a good processor. Everything was good. Yeah, the Snapdragon 808 and the 810 processor was terrible. Oh my God. M9 Funeral. Yeah. Oh man, it was. Yeah, oh man, the second display on those V phones was the truth. was the truth. Oh man, isn't the V20 Oreo? I think it is. I had to pull out my V20, man. Yeah, I did a funeral video on the V20. All right, so let's talk about this. I did a funeral because let me tell you something. The V20 ticked me off, man. It was running bad. I had problems with the V20, so I did a funeral video on the V20. But I did rebuttal videos. Remember if you watch my channel, I went back and I recanted because the updates came. After I did the funeral video of the V20, so I started getting updates. As soon as I started getting updates, then I started making videos about the V20 recanted. Remember, I did a resurrection video. I did a resurrection video on the V20. Remember that? The V20, I did a resurrection video because the V20 had got just that good. That V20 started getting so good. Yeah, the V20, man. I'm going to tell you. Look, I said this. The V20, after it got all that TLC, all them updates, the G6, that's where LG at, man. The V20, the G6, the V30, the V40, the G7, the Stylo 3, the Stylo 4, those are the phones, man. That's why LG fans be keeping quiet because they already know they got quad DACs, they got manual mode, they got good cameras. Look, they got boombox speakers. Man, I could go on and on about LG phones that a lot of people just missing, man. They don't know that LG phones are good. Now, the software, you got to throw Nova Launcher on it. Listen, man, you got to throw Nova Launcher on LG phones. The software has to get better. That's the only thing. I mean, you could deal with the bricky looking icons. I can't deal with it, but you can theme it out and stuff like that. But yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, look. Shout out to Forbes Tech Review. Forbes Tech Review, V40. Yes, sir. V40, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. G7. V40 G7, bruh. I'm with you. Look, I'm with you, man. V40 G7. I'm on that hype train. I'm on that hype train because they just that good. Yeah, I'm on that hype train. I got the Stylo. I had the Stylo. Someone should run LG. I don't know. I mean, LG make good phones, man. I mean, HTC make good phones. Now I'm seeing commercials from LG though. LG is marketing. I'm cool with that. I had the Stylo 2. It was pretty decent, but I agree with you. The UI is not that good. Yeah, UI ain't that good. Who makes Nova Launcher better than the original launcher? Well, all right, so what makes Nova Launcher better than the original launcher? Well, see, here's the thing. Nova Launcher has been around for so long and has updated they launcher for so long that when you put Nova Launcher on your phone, it makes your phone run faster than the original launcher. So listen, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain because you putting a launcher on top of a launcher. But I'm gonna tell you guys, for some strange reason, to me, Nova Launcher make your phone run so fast because you got settings in Nova that you can make your phone run lightning fast. So they got settings. Nova Launcher is the truth, man. Nova Launcher takes a phone that's buggy, that's slow, like a G6, right? G6 ain't the fastest phone. But you put Nova Launcher on the G6 and it flies, man. I'm telling you, put Nova Launcher on your G6 and go into settings and putting it lightning fast. And your phone will feel like a 2018 flagship on the G6. I'm running Nova Launcher on my G6 9. That I'm telling you, G6 is, the Nova Launcher is the truth. That it's a lot of better launchers. Now, I don't know, man. I like Nova. I know they got Action Launcher. They got two. And look, I use Nova Launcher, Action Launcher, and I use Computer Launcher on my Note 9. I got my Note 9 looking like Windows 10. So I'm using the computer, and I made videos about this. So I got Computer Launcher running on my Note 10. I'm on my Note 9, but I have Nova Launcher running on the rest of my phones. Let's see. Do speed tests with launcher battles. I haven't done a speed test video in so long. The only speed test video I did was a network test with Sprint and T-Mobile. That's the last video I made when it came down to speed test. I love Apex in Nova. Yeah, I haven't used Apex, but Nova, I use that all the time. Most cases don't usually cover up the speakers. No, most cases don't hardly cover up speakers. Does putting a case on your V40 or G7 effects boombox? No, it doesn't. Boombox sound good. When you put that phone down, yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. Believe it or not, it's good. Apex is cool. Windows Phone come back? No. Windows phones ain't coming back. I tried that hype train about Windows phones, man. Remember a long time ago when I used to make videos about the Surface phone? Man, we still waiting almost 5 years on the Surface phone that everybody hyped up, talk about that phone was coming out 3-4 years ago. Microsoft then came out and said there ain't no Surface phone. I don't know why people was hyping that phone up that Microsoft wouldn't even make it. Listen, I was one of the ones that was hyping up the Surface phone for a long time on the YouTube channel. I said I can't wait for a Surface phone. That Surface phone gonna be the truth. We talking about 4-5 years ago, man. That phone ain't never came out. Microsoft probably never had plans on making a Surface phone. Listen, how hard, that was insane hype. They hyped that Surface phone for years. And in 2018, that phone never saw not even close to any kind of day. Now, we've heard rumor earlier this year that a Surface phone was still coming out. Man, I'm not believing that hype train, man. I'm not believing that, man. I'm not. Listen, I seen somebody made a video that they saw a concept of a Surface phone in 2018. Man, look, we about to hit December of 2018. Ain't no Surface phone coming out. Microsoft has already done the events already. Microsoft ain't gonna do no event for no Surface phone in no December. That don't make no sense. Why come out with a Surface phone in 2018 at the end of 2018 when you got a plethora of phones coming out at CES? That don't make no sense. And plus the phone gonna be expensive. And who the hell gonna have running Windows OS on it anyway when they ain't got no app store? The app store, the Windows App Store is done. It's dead, man. NYPD got rid of 30,000 Windows phones and had to Apple donate iPhones to the department. Yeah. I mean, Windows phones are done, man. Let's see. Dude, you talking like it's 2012. No apps, no phone. Yeah, let's see. Surface phone with Android Pie. Well, Surface phone with Android Pie is a Galaxy Note 9. There you go right there. That's your Surface phone. Your Surface phone is a Galaxy Note 9. That's the Surface phone. And you could put Windows launcher on it. If you want to have a Surface phone, buy the Galaxy Note 9 and put the Windows launcher on it. And there you go. That is your phone. Man saying the Windows phone is coming out in 2018 saying that Elvis is still alive. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, people just need to let it go. Yeah, Windows phone is done. Don't Microsoft sell a Galaxy Note 9? Yeah, I think the Microsoft stores are selling Android phones. That's when you know it's done, folks, when they're selling Android phones in the Windows store. I had the HTC HD2. I do too. I had the 1520. I do too. I got the 15. I got videos on my recent videos on my YouTube channel about the 1520 cameras. I did a cameras review with the 1520 not too long ago on my YouTube channel. The HTC HD2, I've actually did multiple videos about that phone, and I still have it. Dang, like that. You know what? I'll try Windows Launcher on the Nokia phone since Nokia Lumia had the Windows last OS. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got. Listen, let me see if I got my. Let me see. I got my Windows. I got my Windows OS on my phone. And but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. And look, man, I mean, when we talk about battery life, let me see the battery life here on my Note 9. Battery life on my Note 9. Let's see. Battery usage. 13 hours, man. 13 hours. 13 hours and 6 hours of screen on time. Been off the charger 13 hours. I got 6 hours of screen on time. And my battery life is at 23%. So that is 6.5 hours of screen on time, 23% battery life, 13 hours off the charger. So that was my battery. That was my battery life on my Galaxy Note 9. So it does okay. It does all right. It'll go all day on a single charge. You know, it'll go all day on a single charge. Have you got the new iPad Pro? No, man. I got too many iPads, man. I didn't get the iPad Pro. No, I got an iPad Pro. I got so many iPads, man. Nah, I didn't pull the trigger on the Pros, man. Not the new ones. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I use my iPad Airs. I use my iPad Pros that I have right now. They work very good, but I don't do too much on my iPad to get a new iPad Pro. I got too many iPads, man. I mean, I got iPad Airs, I got iPad Pros, I got all kinds of iPads, man. I don't. I'm not pulling the trigger on no $1,000 iPad Pro when I got like 5, 6 of them already. I like 5, 6 iPads, man. I'm not pulling the trigger on no iPad. Nah. Nope. Best battery life back in the days with the BlackBerry. Yeah. BlackBerry got good battery life. You got an effed up operating system on it. Man, I would love to talk good about the Key 1 and the Key 2. It's just not there yet, man. Listen, man, it's just not there yet. Ooh, you had the Palm Trio. Yeah, Jay Blast had the Palm Trio. That's what I'm talking about. Nokia had the best battery. Yeah, the 1520. Oh, man, the 1520 had the best battery life I ever had. 1520. Yeah, you're right. The Nokia, man, you get screen on time forever on that thing. Hopefully, Apple will expand OS and OS 13 to give us more full features apps. And you know what, Timothy? That's my biggest problem about $1,000 iPad, man. When I bought my iPad Pro. iPad Pro is a blown up iPhone, man, that has split screen. And so, you know, when you're looking at an iPad Pro and you're looking at like a Surface Go or Surface tablet or a Microsoft Surface, you could get an i5 Surface Pro 4 for the same price as an iPad, or even get a Surface Pro 3 with an i5 processor. And it's cheaper than the iPad Pro. And you could do so much stuff on a Windows Surface than an iPad. So don't get me wrong, I've made videos on my YouTube channel that you can use an iPad as a PC if you don't run exe programs. That's true. If you don't run exe programs, you don't need a Surface. You can use an iPad. But now, since the iPad is in, look, you could buy a gaming laptop off of some of the iPad prices. A gaming laptop with i7 processors with 16 gigs of RAM in it for about $2,000 with dedicated GPUs in it. You could get a GTX 1060 or 1050 for $2,000. And you'll buy an iPad over a powerful computer with an i7 processor in it? Nah, man. That to me don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You could buy a Surface performance tablet and get high-end performance to get work done better than the iPad, man. That's just my opinion. Let's see. I was looking at the Pixel Slate, but it doesn't have SIM slot, SIM card slot. No 4G LTE. I called Google and they confirmed it. That's a deal breaker. So here's the thing, Uno Nice. With most carriers now, you getting what you call it, support on your phone. You know, so you're getting hotspot support. I mean, so my question is, this is honest questions here. Just say you turn on your hotspot on your phone. You put it back in your pocket. You turn hotspot on your phone, you put it back in your pocket. Now you got your iPad or your tablet or even a Surface tablet connected to your Wi-Fi that's sitting in your pocket. Now, it's not going to be the fastest Wi-Fi, but at least you got internet. I'm just wondering, because I got an LTE iPad, and I don't use it at all, you know, because I cut that service, man. I was like, man, I'm not paying XYZ a month for LTE. So anytime if I'm out and about with my iPad, if I'm not by, you know, Starbucks that got free Wi-Fi, almost everywhere you got free Wi-Fi wherever you go, but I could tether it from my phone and I could get internet. So, and it works for me. Like if I'm out and about, if I'm at the park or something and I would need to browse the web on my iPad, well, I just tether it from my phone and I'm online. You get pretty good data speeds. So, and now they're giving you 10 gigs, 50 gigs of data on tethering. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the use of LTE tablets anymore when you could tether it. And plus you could save a couple of $100. Right. So murder your battery life. Well, here's the thing. Carriers like AT&T limit your hotspot to 10 gigs. I have an unlimited plan. So, Uno Nice, another question I got for you. Are you really burning up 10 gigs of data on a hotspot? I mean, I might go through 500 megs, maybe 1 gig, surfing the web, you know, downloading some documents, going through my email, and stuff like that. You know, now if you're going on a trip, I would just download the movies straight to the iPad and you're good to go. I mean, even if you stream music from your iPad, you wouldn't burn up 10 gigs. So I mean, listen, I'm not doubting, but I'm just thinking that 10 gigs. So if you got the LTE iPad, how many gigs do they give you for LTE iPad? And that's, I don't know, this is the question. iOS have true native split screen apps. They would never do that. No. Yeah, tech. I see what you're saying. I got a lot of external power banks. Look, I've done, and you know what? For my Christmas giveaway, I'm giving away so much of that stuff, man. I got a whole studio of stuff. that I got. This stuff got to go, man. Do you get 10 gigs per phone line? Oh, you get 10 gigs. Okay, so say you get 10 gigs off of that. Oh, I got to get up in the morning and talk to y'all. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Again. Oh yeah. The Windows 10 UI looks good, man. Depending on how you use your iPad, I need to connect to LTE. I get 7 gigs with unlimited, and it's not enough. I'm data hungry. See, that's the thing. All right. To me, I never thought that if you out and about, you would be data hungry. I would think that, once you get home or if you're at a coffee house or if you're just going from point A to point B, or if you're at a park or at a business meeting or something like that, that you need to just go on the internet, browse the web or something like that. You could tend to that from home. Y'all talking about watching movies and all that stuff. All right. All right. All right. I see what you're saying. You're going there. You data hungry. So you must be constantly running on YouTube, constantly doing. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, if you data hungry, you go through, 50, 60 gigs of data of LTE on the tablet. I see. If you on Android, you really don't need that much data, bruh. I'm data hog. I'm a data hog. Uno Nice, I'm a data hog. He got to go way past 10 gigs. G6 YouTuber here. What's up? Got a G6 in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I just dropped a video about the G6. Check it out. Streaming salvage. Yes. I'm about to get out of here, guys. I've been on here a while. I really do appreciate it. I got to go film videos tonight. I'll be up all night filming. Timothy, somebody watch a lot of it. Yeah. Like, constantly over and over and over. Yeah. Look, Timothy, they got a bigger problem than that, then. They ain't got a problem with data. They got another problem, man. And at the point, look, you got to watch it on your phone, man. Oh. Thank you. Thank y'all guys very much. Woo! Oh man, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate y'all guys coming aboard. Look, these live streams is no offense. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. With these live streams, no offense against nobody, man. I didn't want to go into a rant and a rage about it. I'm just being true to the game. That's all. But people ask for real YouTubers, you give it real, they get upset about it. So, don't ask for real and then go back and say, I don't want a real YouTuber, I want a fake YouTuber. If you want to watch a fake YouTuber, this is not the platform for you. And I'm gonna continue to do what I do. I'm gonna continue to preach, teach to teach, and do what I do here on this YouTube channel. Thank y'all guys very much. We gonna have us a fun Wednesday. All right. See y'all. Peace.